Okay, thank you for that. And can we talk a little bit about the situation with women and discrimination and violence against women?
Yeah, and when it comes to women, here in Uganda, people still, many population, they still believe in patriarchy system, which gives men more responsibility than women, and which gives the position of men to be like subjects, like treated to be treated like property. Because when you look here in Uganda, women are still denied the chance to own property, let's say land. Some women are still denied a chance to get employment. If, let's say, she gets married to a man and this man will dictate, please, you don't have to go and look for a job, you have to remain at home looking after children. Still, in families, women are still beg from their husbands, and they cannot make any choice. In societies, let's say there is a clan meeting or a family meeting, women are made to go and prepare food while men are seated comfortably in chairs discussing issues. And when even it comes to churches, women are still not allowed to take big positions in the church. Even those who happen to take them, they still work under the authority of men. So here in Uganda, the violence against women is still in existence. Women have been many times raped and killed. University girls. Actually, last year we had more than 40 cases regarding women or girls raped and killed. So, looking at that situation, it is hard, and violence against women, it is still big in our society because the culture here in Uganda promotes patriarchy. And even when you look at the church, some church leaders, they interpret the Bible in favor of men. And this makes women to remain small and marginalized in our society, especially here in Uganda.
Okay, thanks. That's, I think, a pretty graphic description of what is currently happening. So let's briefly review the history of Uganda and how all of this came about, if we could.
Yeah, the history of Uganda. There, if we look at history of Uganda, and really Uganda, the history of Uganda, we can see it starts to be written and to be seen worldwide with the coming of colonialists. So when colonialists came here, British colonialists, like in area of LGBTI, they introduced Act, the Penal Code Act 1950, which is against LGBTI persons, because this constitution was promulgated during British colonial rule in 19th century, and the act sentences one that practices which they call an unnatural sex to life imprisonment. And the act of this act of colonialists has been here for so long, but not all that effectively implemented by security institutions like police and other communities that deal with security, until in 2009, when Ugandan religious leaders, together with their US Christian right allies, held a workshop here in Kampala, which they called Exposing the Gender of Homosexuality, of Homosexuals. And here in this workshop, the key speaker was an American evangelist called Scott Lively. This guy, Scott Lively, had come here in Uganda before in 2002, where he met different religious leaders, different community leaders, and talked to them about homosexuality, how dangerous it was. So in 2009, he came here officially in March and conducted a workshop which inspired Ugandans to hate LGBTI persons. Even he appealed to them to ask government to put laws that can deal with LGBTI persons harshly. So from that moment, we saw a change. We saw the attitude of people towards LGBTI persons changing drastically. In fact, immediately after the workshop, people started to ask government, to put government on pressure to draft harsh laws that can deal with LGBTI persons. And in 2009, the Parliament of Uganda, in the same year, in 2009, Ugandan Parliament passed a resolution that allowed the Member of Parliament, David Bahat, submit a private member bill in October, such that it can be used to strengthen laws against homosexuals. And on 20th December 2013, the Parliament of Uganda passed the anti-homosexuality bill, with offenses of homosexuality and aggravated homosexuality being punishable with life imprisonment.
Reverend Faz, why do you feel it has touched your mind?
I think dialogue improves the quality of life, and life is enhanced, life is better, and anything that can make life better qualitatively is good.